Hey everyone, I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com, a personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And we are back one more time, trying to get as many Tetris 99 event points as we can, trying to get this paper, making these money moves. Of course, the Maximus Cup is happening right now, and for the 999 players who have the most points, you will win, I think it's 999 eShop coins, so it's pretty much $10 to spend in the eShop. And last time we did this, last time there was a Maximus Cup, I didn't get that much time to play. Just life happens, and like even yesterday, I was out for most of the day, cheering on my Toronto Raptors, who unfortunately lost in a heartbreaker. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I mean, like, losing game one is not new for the Toronto Raptors, unfortunately. Their record in game ones in the playoffs is, I think, 1-11. But for the fact that we completely rebuilt this team to avoid stuff like this, and it still happened, was really disheartening. That said, it's game one. There's still a lot of basketball to be played, and I pray to the basketball gods that they right this situation. Because, man, I can't, my heart would not, I don't know what I would do if we went through what we did and still just came out of this as first round losers. Oh. But man, the building, just the air just got completely sucked out of the room as DJ Augustine, of all players, like DJ Augustine, I didn't realize he was still in the league. And he got cut from the Raptors a while ago, and then he gets his redemption game. Like, I never thought we would be talking about a DJ Augustine redemption game, but here we are. But shout outs to the Orlando Magic who hung in there. They were losing for most of that game, and the Raptors dropped the ball. Otherwise, how's your weekend going? If you're watching this live on Twitch, appreciate you hanging out with me. If you're watching this after the fact on Twitch or on YouTube, that's cool as well. Wherever we are, whatever time frame this is, hope you're having a good day. Otherwise, we're gonna play some Tetris today. Today is what, Sunday? IRL, it's Sunday for me, and I will be. Oh, Game of Thrones is tonight. I'm behind, I will admit. My wife and I are a season and a bit behind, but we should be caught up soon. And we went to a Game of Thrones concert a couple months back, and the concert actually spoiled everything we'd missed up to that point, so I don't think there's any major bombs just yet. At worst, we'll be behind like 1 or 2 episodes in this final season, and then we should be, fingers crossed, we should be good. Of course, we had like an entire year to catch up, and we didn't. But I still love that show. All right. Yeah, what would I do if I got the extra... In a world where I get the eShop credit, and I don't know if I will. I am concerned that the way the point system works now opens the door for people to grind it out. So people who maybe not as good can just will their way to getting one of those 999 spots by playing a lot. And just more competition for me. I'm not necessarily going to be playing this non-stop until the end of Maximus Cup. I've just got other life stuff going on. Probably visiting the in-laws today for dinner. Boom. Alright, 1 victory. We need to get some more badges, though. Uh-oh. I just realized I've made a mistake with my stream configuration. Let me fix that real quick. Alright. I didn't have stream labels on, so if anyone subscribed or followed the channel, that wouldn't update in real time. So, fix that real quick. In streaming news, I was, before my wife and I went to the game, I saw TwitchCon was happening in Europe, and they made some big announcements for streamers. I think the biggest one that stuck out to me was the fact that they're now adding sorting options. So when you go browse by game, it's not just here's a list of people playing that game from high to low. You can actually sort from low to high, recommended to you, and recently started. And I will say, I love that. I think Twitch is long overdue for filters of that sort. Just because, I mean, yeah, the whole support small streamers movement and the entirety of the Twitch infrastructure up to this point really being built around... Oh man, that was not what I was going for at all. Entirety of Twitch heavily skewing towards big name existing creators with large viewerships, because you can't sort by small streamers. It's you click on Fortnite and there are 10 to 20,000 people streaming that game at any given time, and you just can't scroll to the bottom. The people streaming Fortnite with 0 viewers will probably stay 0 viewers, just because it's physically impossible to actually scroll to that spot. But, oh man, okay. I got sloppy there. That's okay. It wasn't meant to be on that one, but get some points. But not, yeah, being able to sort by lowest to highest. I mean, that's still going to be a challenge. Ooh, hold on. My internet is kind of shaky right now. Okay, I'm going to keep tabs on that. If it gets too much, I'm going to... Actually, let's drop the bitrate now. Like, I've been trying to see if we can stream... Okay, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. Stream at a higher bitrate, because I'm looking to upgrade to 60 frames a second. Is a big thing I want to do. But in order to raise the frame rate and get a better picture quality, I have to stream at a higher bitrate. And up until now, I've been streaming at like 2,500 kilobytes a second, which is okay. But it seems like my internet connection is most comfortable handling that speed. So, and it's also going to require me to buy new hardware. I have an old Elgato Game Capture HD and not the HD60S or whatever they're at now. And so, before I go and make the plunge to buy hardware, I want to know that my internet connection can actually support it. So, this is why I am at where I'm at now. I know we just cut that giant hole off, and that's going to drive some people nuts. It is a hopefully well-calculated decision, and it's starting to look really bad on my part. Oh, okay. Whew. Alright, we're fine. I got really lucky there. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're still dropping frames here. So, okay, after this game, I'm going to tone it down, and hopefully the picture stabilizes. That's unfortunate. The first test went really well. We did it on a weeknight, and I had no issues whatsoever. And normally the internet is at its worst on weeknights, but it seemed to work great then. We're gonna get hit real big here. Oh no, okay, we can tone this down some. Still dropping. Damn. sorry, I'm mid-game and I cannot fix that picture right now. Yeah, this has been a rough game. I have not liked how any of these blocks have shaken out. I mean, I'm glad we didn't drop. We could have lost a lot earlier, and we were able to sneak our way out of that, but this is not a... Okay, there we go. Hopefully things will settle down from here, but of course it's Tetris, it never settles down. Put that there. Oh, okay, fine, we'll drop that right now. Alright. Pull that down. Put that over here. I didn't like that. Okay. Okay, we gotta burn it. So one thing you might not know about Tetris 99 and modern Tetris is that the pieces that fall out of the sky, that order, so around next, that's not entirely random. In like old Tetris, if you played it on the NES or the Game Boy, those were truly random drops. So you might get 5 eye pieces in a row. And that doesn't happen in modern Tetris. The game has been adjusted in such a way, so I think the formal terminology, it's the bag system. So imagine a bag with one of each Tetris piece. And how the game works is that it actually cycles through every piece once until the bag is empty, and then it refills the bag with all the same pieces. So you will get, yeah, at most you're gonna get one piece back to back, like twice, if it's the end of one bag and the start of another bag. But you're never gonna get more than 2 in a row of a piece. And so that really does come into... It does impact your strategy in that you can kind of predict when stuff is going to drop for you, and you can always kind of assume that the piece you are really looking for is going to come eventually. Now, it may not come at an opportune time. Like, for example, if you know that you are getting back-to-back eyepieces, that the next piece after those 2 is not coming anytime soon, and you can formulate a plan around that. Uh-oh. Man, this person who is attacking is relentless. But we keep hanging on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, cool that down. I know. I just want to get to that hole, and they're not making it easy for me. Okay, there we go. Fine. Raise it up a little bit. Cut that down. Cut that down. I don't have... I know we just created a new hole. That's fine. There we go. Alright. Can we get top 10? Nice. Oh, I do not like it here. I need 2 lines to keep the... Oh, no! Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. It wouldn't let me spin. No! Ah, jeez. We're toast. Oh. Can we clean this up? I'm gonna guess no, but... No. No, we can't. Top 10, though. Top 10. We'll take it. How many points does top 10 get you? Like, 20. Okay. Oh man, my voice sounds so deep. Right now, it's super early in the morning where I'm at in the world. Oh yeah, I gotta change the bitrate because we've been dropping frames like crazy, and we're still dropping frames. Okay. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna lower it a bit. I'm not gonna lower it down to what I normally do, but I hope this stabilizes things. But yeah, sorry for dropping so many frames at the start of this broadcast. I'll probably upload my local copy of it, so if you're watching this after the fact, you won't see any disturbance in your picture. It's just gonna take more work on my end. But yeah, if you're playing Tetris 99, let me know how you are doing in the Maximus Cup so far. How many points you got? How your thoughts on the game and man, okay. Getting slammed right now. That's interesting. I find that only a couple days after the game came out, the competition got way harder. I think as people started to understand the battle mechanics, and the matches got a lot longer, and people were hanging around for a really long time in fights. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, geez, that was not a good drop at all. And we are probably toast. Well, RIP in peace. Oof, that was a terrible game. Okay. We could do this. We won like 5 games yesterday or something like that on stream. Not gonna win them all. I am not Wumbo or was it named Talphonics? I can't remember. Some of the top Tetris 99 players. I am not that good. But let's keep it going. I was mentioning yesterday on the stream, I really want to see... I want to see an esports ready version of this. I want Nintendo to be able to run this game at events, and so that we could actually have this at tournaments, so that we can celebrate the best Tetris players and people can watch this as an esport, because I think like having 100 people in a room all playing this game would be amazing. Actually, keep going. And I think the game is good enough to hold up to that level of scrutiny. And maybe there are some secret strats that I don't know about just yet that break this game at a competitive level, but from what I have seen so far, I think this game would be great in that environment. I guess with Fortnite streaming, they have to jump between the different views of each streamer as well, and there's 100 of them, so... Alright, so this is a mess. Let's try and fix this. Move this over here. Go here. I know that blocks that hole, but then we clean that up. Okay. Got one. Okay. I don't really have a good place for that, so we'll drop this. Burn it early. Do that. Okay. Oh man, I don't like what I just did there. Okay. Okay. All right. And another one. Great. My record for knockouts in this game is 17. It was like on the first day, and I think it was my first win too, where I just took out a whole bunch of people. And I haven't gotten anywhere near that since. I think maybe like 10 or 11, but I don't knock out that many people. I've seen people win with like 30 plus KOs, and that's crazy to me. Okay. Alright, I know that was not the ideal trying to play for the most Tetris combos. You wouldn't have done that, but trying to cool off the... I was trying to cool off the junk blocks. And so, clearing out the junk blocks, really, you've got to take those out as fast as you can once those come in. Alright, 4, we've got a couple badges. I see my brother is online, also playing Tetris 99. No. Not having that. Oh, come on. Come on. We're in a good spot, though. We've got 2 badges going into the top 30. And, of course, having no badges going into top 10, it's bad, but it's not necessarily the worst. You can recover if you knock out someone with a bunch of badges. And that's what the badges option is in the top of the menu there for auto-targeting. You can just go after someone with the most badges to try and steal their badges, but generally you are also going after the best player at that point, and you will probably regret it. As you're just going to get hit with a mountain of junk blocks. More often than not. So I generally do not tempt fate that way. Unless you're like top 10 and you feel like you are about on the same level as those people anyway. And this is not looking great. Oh. Alright, let's try and get some wins. I know it usually takes me a bit to get some W's, but I've won on every stream for Tetris 99. And I'm not leaving here till we get at least 1 W, and we normally get multiple. In the meantime, though, let's talk about some other stuff. Star Wars, have you guys seen the new trailer yet for Episode 9? I think I need to see more before I pass judgment on it. I really liked Episode 7. I thought that was a fun sort of retelling, quasi-retelling. I know it's a new story, but they kind of go through all the old story beats of the first 3 movies again with Rey and Finn and Poe Dameron, all of them. Oh, I can't remember Adam Driver's character. The main bad guy, I don't want to spoil it. If you have not seen any of those, though I'm sure everybody here has. But I did not like Episode 8 so much. I thought it got a little too messy in trying to tell a whole bunch of story threads. And in a weird way, I felt like a lot happened and not a lot happened at the exact same time. But I am hopeful that they close this out in style with Episode 9. Uh-oh. And yeah, I don't know if the trailer showed me enough to be able to say like, oh, this is going to be really good or this is going to be really bad. Okay, I don't know if I need to be worrying so much about scoring KOs here as someone is just smashing me with blocks. Oh no! Oh, that was really bad. That was terrible. Okay. That might end our... Oh, okay, here we go. Whew! That was a very clever move there. And back to our regularly scheduled program, though. Still, this whole group of people is not letting me go here. Whoa, that was a bad drop. That was just a huge brain fart on my part. But yeah, I was gonna say, if I get in a world where I win Maximus Cup and I get the money, I think I would use it towards Steam World Quest, which is coming out real soon. And I love the Steam World franchise. I know the games are very different between one another. Your Steam World Dig and your Steam World Heist are two very different things, but I think they've proven to me that they can make amazing games across multiple genres, and I would be down to try anything they make. So I'm not necessarily an RPG guy, even though we are playing Paper Mario right now and loving it. RPG is generally not my cup of tea, but I will try one from them because they've proven themselves to be great developers who are versatile in making games across multiple genres. So let's try and play to earn that. The sooner we can clean this mess up, the better. Otherwise, besides Star Wars coming up, I know Infinity War, everybody's excited for that Endgame. I still don't have tickets yet. I know the movie's coming out in a couple of weeks, and it was crashing websites like crazy. I'll see it eventually. Oh yeah, I do have tickets. Never mind. We're going to see. My wife and I are going to see it on the Monday after that first weekend. So a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. I know it's a really big deal for a lot of people. I don't... Whoa. I was not expecting to get smashed that hard on that drop. I'm just not that invested in the whole entire MCU story arc with the gems and the Infinity Gauntlet. I think it's too many movies. I haven't seen them all, and that's probably part of it. And I've never been the biggest fan of the Avengers movies. There's too many people, too many storylines. People get lost in the shuffle. But I'm still looking forward to watching Endgame and seeing. I guess the thing I am most curious about in all of this is where does the MCU go after Endgame? Like, we already know a bunch of actors are going to be leaving after this. So do you just have someone else take up the mantle of, say, Captain America? Do they get killed off? Like, what happens? Are you going to continue this continuity that you've already established? You're going to reset the world? I don't know. I guess all of those questions, I think that is one of the most interesting questions in film history. Of like, how do you continue this 20+ arc movie saga after like a bunch of people leave and... Yeah, how do they keep it going? Very curious. Wow, whoever this is, they are relentless. Until they shake me, I'm gonna keep focusing on them and sending all their junk back. Clean that up, clean that up. Oh, this is gonna hurt real bad if I don't... Okay. I just gotta clean what's in front of me right now. Let's not focus on trying to get Tetrises as much. Because, yeah, this wave of junk is deadly. Oh, I haven't been to... Okay. Oh, they've also got an extra badge on me. That's part of it. And it doesn't help that I just stacked that in a terrible spot. Okay. Alright, we can fix that. There it is. I'm concerned though, because this whoever is targeting me right now seems to be really good, and I could sit here just battling them, trying to take out all their junk, but it may cost me opportunities to earn badges elsewhere. And oh man, I don't even know if I'm gonna live, as they just keep pushing me up. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. That was... Oh, could have been way... Oh, man. Okay. I'm still trying to get used to using the analog stick more. And switching it from moment to moment to try and hit people on the verge of KOs getting knocked out. Oh. Uh-oh. Not liking where this is going. Okay. Because I still have no badges going in the top 20. Because, yeah, I've spent my whole time fighting off this one player who's seemingly really good. And eventually they're just going to overpower me. Wow, this person is a monster. Like, I made it top 10, 0 badges. I am hanging on for dear life, but this is not looking good. Because I simply do not have the firepower. Unless I knock someone out right now. I guess now is probably the time to target someone with a badge, right? Okay. Oh, no! Oh, that's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. Still, 7th place, no badges. This is not a good run. Not a good run. Okay. Uh-oh, it begins. See, in that scenario, like, I was clearly outmatched by whoever was attacking me. Is the strategy to focus on trying to fight back, or trying to take out other people so that I could get more badges to then fight back? Also, again, wow, the onslaught. Okay, I need to score some quick. Okay. Just little stuff like that. Quick hits here and there. Just to stabilize my situation. Will help a lot, but oh man. I don't know what we have done to upset the Tetris gods, but they are not on our side today. No. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, fine. You get your... You're up there. Okay. I know. Okay, there we go. Alright. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, let's take out those 3 right now. Yeah, I've been put on the defensive these last few games, just being attacked by seemingly very good, very strong players. Okay. What other games? So I talked about SteamWorld Quest earlier. What other games are you excited for coming out in the near future? For me, the big one is Mortal Kombat. I really like the Mortal Kombat series, but I always play them late because they come They're always out around the time of my birthday, and I don't buy them as a potential option. Like, if someone wanted to give me Mortal Kombat for my birthday, that'd be great. But I haven't gotten Mortal Kombat as a present the last few years, so I end up picking up the game super late when everybody's moved on. And this time I've just said, you know what, I'm getting Mortal Kombat day one this time, because I want to play it. I want to be in touch. And usually it's okay when I don't, because I've been playing Street Fighter most of the time, but I'm not playing Street Fighter right now, so I would like to deeper dive into MK and maybe give that game a run. Like, I've played Mortal Kombat. Like, I've been playing a number of fighting games competitively and at tournaments and stuff here and there, but I've not done that with Mortal Kombat. I picked those games up too late, and there are some quirks with the way those games are designed, particularly the block button. Run button I never understood, period, but the block button is a big mental barrier for me. And maybe we can overcome it, maybe we can't. I love that Injustice exists, and that's basically Mortal Kombat without a block button. And I immediately grabbed, like, having played Mortal Kombat 9 and was like, okay, I really like this combat engine, but I can't fully wrap my head around having to hold a block button. Then jumping to Injustice and being like, oh, I understand this combo system and I know how to block. This is amazing. So I probably should have played Injustice 2. Is really what this comes down to. Yeah, Injustice 2 I just missed. I had, around that time, I was a little tight on money, and I made the executive decision that I was going to buy that game at a later date, and I never did. And it's a shame, because I played a ton of Injustice 1. Love that game. And was near the top of the leaderboards at one point for it. Oh man, what just happened? What? Man, my life just flashed before my eyes in that instant. Just wow. Okay, picture quality seems to have stabilized here, so we'll leave it at what it's currently at. Other gaming news. I know we haven't really talked about it here. If you guys are fans of HQ Trivia at all, and I was for a while, I still play from time to time. My wife is still a huge fan of the game. Of course, it's like a live trivia game show you play on your phone with an actual human being host. Really neat concept, and it's fun to play. The original, I don't know if it's the original host, but the most popular host by far, Scott Rogowski, is actually leaving the show. Or he's officially left the show at this point. He got a new gig working a baseball show, and he wanted to stay on doing weekends, and the HQ heads said no, so he's no longer part of the HQ family. And that's unfortunate. Scott is, I think he's a big part of why that game is as popular as it is now. Just having him as that personality, people love Scott. And I think in the early days of that show, had Scott left earlier, there'd be no HQ. I firmly believe that. But no, good for Scott being able to leverage his experience on HQ to move on to bigger and better things. Uh-oh. Man, again, like, we are getting targeted so heavily by... I don't know if it's just really good, like... But, like, wow, the junk onslaught is insane. I feel like, yeah, we have not had any sort of break here. Oh, I don't want to put that there. Uh-oh. We have so many blocks. Okay, we can fix this. We can fix this. Here. Woo! Get off me. Get off me. Damn. Again, the people attacking me, they don't have a lot in the way of badges going on, so maybe I should be focusing my attack elsewhere. Okay. Alright, what else is going on in the world? Ace Attorney Trilogy. That's out now. Make sure you are watching twitch.tv/xdoublejump. As Chris and Rachel are streaming. They've committed to streaming that whole game, which I think is... That's a lot of talking on stream, man. If you really like the voice acting part of it, like, I personally am not the biggest fan of reading dialogue in games as a streamer, and committing to a game like that... I love Phoenix Wright, don't get me wrong. Phoenix Wright is a fantastic game. As a streamer, that game is my worst nightmare. That is just non-stop reading for hours at a time, and I just do not have the vocal endurance to withstand a test like that. So, kudos to Chris and Rachel for committing to streaming that whole thing. Yes, and they have a fantastic channel you should be watching anyway, twitch.tv/xdoublejump. And I guess while we are shouting out the homies, Jason said he was looking to start streaming soon, or get back into the habit of streaming. Twitch.tv/jsick06. And so I would love to see him get back into doing more video stuff. He was very active early on in the YouTube days. Before people really had capture card stuff, he was out there making videos. And yeah, he's been streaming for a bit as well. Though he kind of took a bit of a break, and he's just now getting back into... Excuse me! Whew. Getting back into the habit of making content. So, looking forward to seeing what he's got. Hey, finally get some... Oh, we've been had badges. All right, top 10. Now the real game begins. Okay. If we can just get to that hole. Uh-oh, that was a bad drop. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope, that was a terrible drop. Okay, fine. Stay there. Top 5. Okay. Okay. Give me all the badges. Wow, someone's top 5 right now with 0 badges, right? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, they're gone now, but for someone to make it that far with no badges is insane. And we are on the hot seat. In a big way here. Ah, that's not gonna... Oh, man. Oh. Still a decent chunk of points there, but... Damn. I thought that was gonna be it. Also, should say, I've been playing this with a DualShock the whole time. I've got a... Oh, I threw out the box, but... And the adapter is plugged into the Switch dock right now. I've started using a Mayflash NS, Magic NS adapter. I originally bought it to play fighting, like to use my fight stick on the Nintendo Switch, but I'm actually using it mostly for playing Tetris 99 docked with a controller other than the Pro Controller, because I find that the Pro Controller is terrible for Tetris 99 in particular, because it's wildly inaccurate for reading precise left, right, up, down movements. Again, like, why are we always targeted by just this onslaught of people? Look how many people... Okay, it was 3. It was more than that before. Oh, that was my fault. But before that, that was a lot. There's a lot of heat on us. I was going to say... Oh! PS4. If you're playing on PS4 and you got a PSN ID, maybe you had a PSN ID that you regret because you made it as a little kid, and now... I'm not even gonna... Now you don't like your name anymore for whatever reason. You can finally change it in the PSN store. I don't actually know the particulars of how it works, but I know it is a thing now. It's been a request people have asked for years, and from what I've heard, it seems like they initially built the online infrastructure in such a way that it wasn't really possible to do that, so they've spent a really long time trying to figure out how to make that happen. Just a major oversight on their part of not building it to do that in the first place. But I'm glad it's here now. I have not changed my PSN name. I'm okay with my PSN name. That said, I did have to change my Xbox 360 name. I did not... After a while, I did not like what it was. And I'm glad that I had the option to easily change that. But yeah, I've seen some... I've wondered, like, there are some names I see on PSN, and I wonder if those people regret it, or they just fully embrace what that name is. I know I've given myself some really... as a kid, or as a teenager, I've given myself some really interesting nicknames for myself. Or online handles. I know Jet in itself is a cool name. But, of course, you can't go by your actual name. So, I've gone by some stuff. Okay, I gotta plug this hole. Oh, I could have done... I see, I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. I don't think it's gonna cost us the game here yet, but I could have handled that situation better. Okay. We'll dig ourselves out. Okay, there we go. The onslaught. Wow. Because I feel like there are some games of Tetris 99 where you don't really get attacked at all. And other times when you get attacked like crazy. And today is one of those days where we get attacked like crazy. And I really hope the straight line is coming soon. Okay. There it is. So we are still in a quite the predicament here. Ah! Come on, man. Hour in, still no wins. I'm really disappointed in myself. I mean, when I play it off stream, I do go stretches this long without winning, but I don't want to play the stream and not win. Let's be real here. Okay. Let's go. In light of Tetris 99, where do you think the Battle Royale genre, the large-scale Battle Royale genre is going next? Is it puzzle games? Is it platformers? Is it Super Mario 99 and you and 99 other Marios are trying to race across a level? Like, what's happening? Where are we going next with the concept of large-scale competitive multiplayer? Okay. Quick badge off the bat. That's nice. So I have not arranged this stack particularly well. And we are now paying the consequences for it. Ah. Okay. Alright. Can we... No, we can't. I'm just trying to get this mess under control. Okay, here we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Okay, and another one. We've done okay so far. 3 KOs before hitting top 50. Whoa! Alright, we gotta... Was not expecting someone to drop the hammer that heavy. And it might be curtains for us. Wow. Jeez. People gotta chill. Ugh. Yikes. Oh, communication error. Weird. Don't see that very often. Alright, we gotta win at least one for the stream, right? Shots, we got the Princess Peach glass today. Let's see that. There you go. Whew. Ooh, I do not like the spread at all. Here we go. I hate it when you start, the opening 2 moves are the S pieces. Always create the gaps. That stinks. We were having a really good game there, too. Oh, wow. I wonder how much matchmaking, like, how much your level impacts the matchmaking in this game, because that might be it. Just us being where we are now in the rankings, that we are now just playing against other savages. Well, clearly I have not been that savage on this stream, but other higher level players is what I should say. Giving myself a little too much credit based on my past performance versus what's happening right now. Right now, it's been a tough day at the office, so to speak. Okay, there we go. On the board. Hey, and another one. How many wins? If you're playing Tetris 99, and you've played... Like, how many wins do you have in your... under your belt? I've won... I think the count is about 40-something with, like, 20 hours of play. I think my rough breakdown is I win about, like, once an hour. Okay, there we go. Let's... Okay, I like that. Bang. Bang. Hit that back to back. Have you guys listened to... Okay, here we go. I need to preface this. So, new music hits on Friday. Every Friday there's new music. And it's been a very big deal that the new BTS album is out. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm the biggest BTS fan. I think as they started to blow up in North America, around the time they got their first #1 album in North America, I started to pay attention to what they were doing and trying to get a better understanding of what the hype was about. And I actually kind of enjoy their music. I don't like it's hard for me to judge music when I can't understand what they're saying. And even if you throw it in Google Translate or something, the translations don't always work out one-to-one. And some stuff will sound corny or more hokey than maybe they actually intended. Though it could go the other way as well. We don't know. And so some of their more recent stuff I've really enjoyed. I like hearing K-pop that is really adventurous in its production quality. I want to hear... Like, I thought Anthony Fantano has a... I loved his perspective on K-pop and just how he kind of feels like K-pop embraces a bunch of different Western sounds, but because they don't live in a society where you have to conform to a specific sound in terms of like, okay, these instruments need to be played in these ways, and K-pop kind of mashes up a bunch of different genres in ways that Western culture normally wouldn't, just because they don't have the baggage that comes with working with those sounds. And so when I like hearing K-pop and BTS in particular, when they start to mash things up and get really crazy in their sound. But listening to that new album, I think it's Persona something. I know they have the new single with Halsey. I thought it was kind of boring. I feel like from a production quality perspective and the melodies they were going for, like, it just felt like a lot more straightforward than some of their previous works. And I kind of missed, like, weird BTS. At least a little more weird BTS. But I mean, it's not going to take long. Like, BTS puts out a new album, I think, every 6 months. So I wasn't all that impressed. This new album is also really short. I think it's only like 7 songs or something like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we gotta fight back here. I can't. I'm not gonna stand for someone throwing this much junk at me. Wow, it keeps on coming. And it could be curtains for us real soon. Okay, anything to take the heat off of us a little bit. Oh, that was a bad drop. Okay. Okay. You get that there. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, whew. That would have ended us right there had I not swapped that out at the last possible second. Oh, I need the... Oh, man. The piece I was looking for did not show up in time. Oh, okay. This is all falling apart real quick here. Oh, okay, we're top 10. At least. But it's not looking good. Yeah, we're about to get... It's one of those days. Oh man, multiple people here with four badges. So yeah, new BTS albums, like, that's not the worst. It's just kind of disappointing. I just wish it was a little more adventurous sonically. Okay. I gotta get at least one win for the stream, right? We've gotten close. Oh, jeez. We've gotten close. Again, wow. We're playing this game already? Okay, there we go. Clean. Nope, that was a bad drop. Clearly. Let's try and fix that. Of course, we created a new problem along the way. Thus is the Tetris way. Okay, under control. We're laughing now. No, get out of here. There we go. Okay, executive decision. I'm gonna make that gap so I can hit that. Still attacking me. Okay. Okay, fine. Bring it. I know, I created new problems there, but we'll fix that. Still getting attacked. A lot. I don't like it. Eee. Okay, top 50. Still, this game has not gone particularly well. Alright. I think the big thing with Tetris is knowing how to deal with scenarios where the blocks don't fit the way you want them to fit. and being able to understand, like, okay, I'm going to create this mess now, knowing that I can fix this later, or knowing how to fix something later. And being able to isolate specific spots of the board to say, okay, I need to keep this area clean while I fix this other stuff, or I'm going to make this mess here in order to create this other benefit that I can go back and clean up later. Because as much as you try to create a board in which everything fits cleanly, it's not always going to fit cleanly. And you, as the... There we go. Triple Tetris for someone. Oh, jeez. Of course, see, just as I clean out my board, I go and create a new problem. Self-made. No one to blame but myself on that. But there, fixed it, just like that. It might take multiple moves, but... Oh, see, here's one where it doesn't really fit clean. I'm gonna go up there, which may or may not help. I'm gonna block that off. So that I can do this, and then now I've got the hole again. If you're just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. After the stream, make sure to check out the website, In Third Person. I've got a lot of articles about video games because that's my primary hustle in this content creation game is I write. And so we've got thousands of video game posts up there dating back to the last decade of stuff. But for now, playing some Tetris 99, hanging tough. We got a badge and a bit, and someone is attacking us rather aggressively now. Ah, okay, I'm gonna take that L right there. So that... Oh, no! Uh-oh, now we're in big trouble. Huge trouble. Okay, I gotta do that. Gotta do that, and I have to eat... Ah, is that gonna go... Oh, I hit it one too... No! Oh, man, I hit it one too many times. I had it. I had it. Got caught mashing. Okay, maybe we'll just upload the regular version. I think the picture quality situation and the drop frames situation is under control. Apologize for earlier. All right. Go. Wow, what? Okay, terrible start. Hopefully nobody attacks us right this instant, because we do not have it together right now. Okay, let's clean this up. Whoa, I dropped that too soon. That was my fault. Okay, let's just nip a bit off the top here. Nip that, and we should be almost in the clear. There we go. More or less. Yeah, we can work with that. There we go. Just like that. Hey! Here's a question. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, 2019 is going to be an okay year for games. I'm excited for Pokemon. I'm excited for Link's Awakening, but I feel like we're in a bit of a transition phase. Like, we are nearing the end of the... I think Switch is going to be pretty solid, and we've got Pokemon coming up, but so far it's been really light on hot new releases. And I feel like with Sony and Microsoft gearing up for whatever the next generation of consoles is really soon, I don't think we're going to get that many heavy hitters this year. I hope I am proven wrong, and if you've got any examples of big games coming out later this year, let me know. But I think it's going to be an okay year. Right now, my game of the year, like what has inspired this latest conversation thread, is Tetris 99 is my game of the year right now. And on one hand, like, it's a fantastic version of Tetris. We have seen bad versions of Tetris in recent years. We've seen amazing versions of Tetris. But yes, Tetris can be messed up. It's not a thing that you just buy the license and then you've made the greatest game on the planet. Like, I still can't believe the Ubisoft Tetris game had slowdown in it. Like, really? So yeah, I mean, Tetris 99 is an amazing game. It's a lot of fun, but it's also, like, is this really Game of the Year material? Like, this game has one mode. I guess Fortnite probably is Game of the Year. Well, they change stuff up a lot, though. I think that's the genius of... Oh, man. The genius of Fortnite isn't so much the fact that it puts 100 people on a map and makes them all fight to the death, because PUBG did that, and there were other games before that did that. I think what sets Fortnite apart from the other games is that the way that they update their content, and every few weeks they have different seasons, and they have the battle passes, and how they incentivize... I mean, on one side, oh geez, we are gonna get pushed out of the building here, jeez. Oh, how they incentivize microtransactions, you can feel like that's kind of gross. But the way that they update that world, like update the map, give you new modes, and it feels like there's always a reason to go back to Fortnite. And for that, I think Fortnite is really special. Tetris 99 hasn't done enough of that yet. We're only in the second event, and it's a minor variation, but it is a variation, so that's cool. And I hope to see more of that. And I want to see what modes they add in. And as much as I love Tetris 99, I ultimately probably... I don't want to see this as Game of the Year. I feel like more... I want to see more from the world of gaming than... Hey, it's Tetris with 98 other people playing with you. That was a horrible game, by the way. We just got hit really hard, and we're not in a position to respond. And we're getting hit hard again. Yeah, okay, throw it back at all these attackers. Okay, executive decision. Oh man, this is not looking good at all. Okay. Alright, there we go. Overreaction. Alright. Alright. Oh man, that was even worse. Like, it was already not a good predicament to be in the first place, and I made that way worse. Okay. Okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. All right. Wish I had more talking points. I keep a notebook to try and write down as much stuff in the world of gaming news as I can, just so I have stuff to talk about on stream. I don't have a lot, really. It was a light week for news. Not too much happened. I think we're also heading up on Easter weekend. Oh, let's talk about that. I mean, what are you guys doing for the long weekend coming up? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Sunday I'm going to be at the in-laws' place for dinner. Saturday I don't know yet. Probably visiting my family in some capacity. Did you guys give up anything for Lent? If you are a practitioner of that faith. Okay. Before we go too far down the religion rabbit hole, let's go back to Tetris here. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, we're going in the top 20. Alright. Ooh, got a badge and a bit there. Okay, what can we do to... We got a little bit of a situation here. I'm not liking the way it's trending right now. Okay. Bring that back. Bring that back. Ah! Okay. Alright. Oh man, this fell apart so fast. Oh. Oh. I mean, 1,600 points is good, but I thought we were doing well and it just fell apart. That sucks. That sucks. Let me just check my phone here real quick. Hey, Chudros! Hello, how are you? Thank you for dropping by. That was a really tough L we just took there, but we're gonna try and bounce back. Sorry you caught me at a really bad moment there. I was really salty from that last loss. I'm good. What about you? I'm a little salty right now. I just lost in Tetris 99. I mean, I'm no Wumbo, and I don't expect to win hundreds of games at a time. But I do have an expectation for myself to win more than I have on today's stream. It's fine. I'm guessing you are a Tetris 99 fan? If you're dropping by, I don't know, maybe you're not and you've never played Tetris 99, just curious about the game. Let me know. That actually reminds me of a story. Let me know about your Tetris 99. I'm a Tetris fan, but never played Tetris 99. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am a lifelong fan of Tetris. I've been playing since Tetris on DOS. So I know this is going to give away my age a little bit, but it was my mom's work. She worked with a bunch of engineers, and they had a lot of computers, and on weekends she would have to go to work sometimes to just wrap up some stuff. And she'd be like, all right, go sit at this computer and go play some games or something. And one of the games they had was Tetris. And that's where I first started playing the game. And it was Tetris on the NES that really got me into Tetris. And then the Game Boy version, and then I've been playing some form of Tetris pretty much ever since. Nice backstory. What's your Tetris backstory? Okay, top 60. Mine's not as cool. I mean, everybody's story is different. I'm sure it is cool in its own way. And maybe it is cooler. Maybe I will find your story cooler than my story. But I would love to hear your story if you are willing to share. If not, that's okay too. Ah, bad drop. Bad drop. Okay. But once you do that, I actually have a story about someone making assumptions about someone's abilities as a gamer that went really sideways. Or I could tell you that. Okay. Alright, I see your message. I found Tetris while slamming my head on the keyboard to see what I get and put the words in autocorrect, and it was Tetris. That's amazing. That's a really silly story, but I like it. And I'm glad you have become a Tetris fan after that, because Tetris is a wonderful game in all its forms. I think it is... Maybe this is a controversial opinion, but... And I've said it multiple times on stream. I think Tetris is the closest thing mankind will ever get to making a perfect game. I think it is a game that is easy to play, impossible to master, or it'll take a lifetime to master. It has universal appeal. It doesn't matter what language you speak or what cultural values you have. Everyone can play and love Tetris. Doesn't matter how old you are. And the game will never get old. Yeah, and I agree with this. Okay, great. So, okay, so here's my story about someone making a really bad assumption. This was an ugly scene all around. I was at a video game store on Friday with my wife. We were looking for the new Ken amiibo from Smash Bros. And this guy walked in, and he had this question about some game. I don't even know what game it was. And the clerk said, oh, if you are looking for something easy, I recommend trying this. I think it was like Infamous or BioShock or something like that. And the customer did not appreciate the fact that the clerk assumed that he was looking for an easy game. Like, he took great offense to that, to the point where he says, like, what are you talking about? I didn't ask for an easy game. Like, don't test me. I'm a true gamer. I own all these games. I bought every game last year, the year before that. You don't even have money to buy. And it got really awkward at this point. He was like, you don't even have the money to buy the amount of games that I have. And, like, well, I can't speak to I guess how much money either person has, but it got really confrontational really fast. And, like, on one hand, I think the customer, like, went way out of line, making it deeply personal and making personal attacks at the sales rep, like the customer clerk, like, who was just trying to recommend games. And oh man, I've messed this up really bad while trying to tell this story. And yeah, on one hand, the customer should not have gone into an outrage like that, and, like, to the point where he was bragging about, like, yeah, I own every game ever. Like, really, dude? If you owned every game ever, why are you at a video game store shopping for video games? Right? Like, you were just, like, straight up lying at that point to puff yourself up, feeling like your manhood was attacked for whatever reason. But on the other hand, like, I think the sales rep messed up in saying, like, don't use the word easy. Like, unless I specifically ask you, like, hey, I'm looking for an easy game, what should I pick up? Like, don't use that type of terminology. Don't insult the intelligence of your customers. Also, we're almost top 5 here, so fingers crossed. Trudros, you might be the good luck I need to finally get a win here today. Oh, I don't want to burn 2 lines like that. Oh, that's not... okay, here. Can I get that L piece or line piece? I piece? I always mess up the names, the formal names of those blocks. Yeah, personally, like, I would have taken offense to the clerk's comment as well. I don't think I would have an outburst like that. I probably would have just nodded my head and continued shopping, or at worst, I would have just walked out of the store. Okay, can we hang... Oh, man. We are getting slammed with junk right now. Okay, top 2, top 2. Can we hang on? Uh-oh, he's about to send a bunch of junk my way. Oh, man, that worked out so well for me. I get the back-to-back. Ah, come on. Uh-oh. He's not going out. Whoever's on the other end is not going out without a fight. This is the best part. Yes! There we go. Finally get the W on stream. You are good luck. You are absolutely good luck. Don't ever leave the stream. I kid, but thank you. Thank you for the good luck. There we go. Let's get these points. I'm gonna stay for a bit. No worries. No worries. You are not obligated to stay at all. As long as you're enjoying the show, like, I'm glad to have you here. So where do you normally play Tetris? I'm guessing on PC, if you are... If you found it from smashing your cat against a keyboard. On my computer. Okay. Yeah, we're playing this on Nintendo Switch right now, and I don't think there's... There might be some sort of equivalent at this point on PC. But yeah, this... Whoa, man, so many people coming at my head. All the lines... Going at it. Yeah, my favorite version of Tetris, this is up there. I like Tetris 99 a lot, but I think my all-time favorite version of Tetris is Tetris on the DS. That one has, like, that was the one where I played it for thousands of hours. I played thousands of matches, and at one point I was, like, top 300 in the world in that game. Oh, man, dude, this is gonna fall apart real fast. There's Tetris on the DS. Yes, Tetris DS. I can... Okay. I will show you my copy after this. It's looking really bad for me right now, to be honest. So, you might not have to wait that long, but I'm going to hang on as long as I can. Wow. The junk blocks are just raining down on me. Yeah, Tetris DS, it had online multiplayer. It's funny, it had leaderboards, but the leaderboards were not built into the game. You actually had to go to a separate website just to see where you ranked. And it was slow to update, and it was a whole thing. That said, it was a ton of fun. I got to play some really memorable battles of Tetris. And even beat the #1 Tetris DS player in the world a few times. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, Tetris exists on everything. Do you play... What other platforms do you play on? Play on your phone? Play Nintendo stuff? Microsoft stuff? Sony X... Oh, jeez. Oh, man, this is not good at all. Okay, we need to just keep getting lines here. Ah, no, there it is. On my phone once in a while. Okay. Alright, let me show you my Tetris DS if I can find it. Give me a sec. That was a terrible performance, by the way. Tripped over a box. Where is my... Ah, here it is. Oh. Ugh. Also stepped on some of my streaming equipment here, and I heard a crunch, so I hope stuff isn't broken permanently here. Alright, yeah, Tetris DS. This one had a bunch of Nintendo characters and stuff in it. So it had online play, it had a lot of different modes. And I think it's kind of a collector's item now, because they didn't make that many. After the initial print, I think Nintendo lost the license, and they had to stop making it. So it's one of the more sought-out copies of Tetris. And I think it is my all-time favorite. Just it had the modern Tetris gameplay with the T-spins and stuff, and it had online play in a lot of different modes. I also have Tetris Effect. I don't know if you've had a chance to play that on PS4. That one is fantastic as well. Though that one's... It has amazing graphics, beautiful music, and it's really trippy. Very trippy. The only problem is it's a single-player only game, so you don't get any of the fun that comes with competitive Tetris. Okay, so you play PC, play on your phone sometimes. What are you currently playing? I haven't been able to play, but I saw a bit of it, and it looks nice. Okay. Right now, I don't know. Okay. I mean, I'm playing Tetris 99 mostly for the weekend. I've been streaming Paper Mario. I'm trying to play some Overwatch this week. Yeah, I'm trying to get to stream that, but I need to get one of my friends on board with me before I fully commit to streaming that this week. I know Overwatch nothing like Tetris, but Overwatch is a lot of fun too. I see. What types of games do you like to play? I know you... Okay, so you like Tetris. Do you like any other puzzle games? Action games, RPGs? Yeah, what are some of your all-time favorite games? There's a few. Alright. Tell me more. I would say bullet hell games. Oh, dude, that's cool. I have not gotten that answer before, and that's really neat. I'm terrible at those games, but I have a great deal of respect for those who are into that scene. It's like a very niche... It's a pretty niche scene, and those games are incredibly difficult. Some puzzle games, RPGs. Okay. Yeah, bullet hells, I think of, like, Raiden. That's the one that always comes to the top of my head, although I know that series is really old at this point. What are some of your favorite bullet hells? I'm pretty sure I've heard the names of many of them, but I don't play them myself. I play the easy type. Okay. I would probably play more of the easy type as well. I played a lot more of those sort of, like, space shootery games in the early days, especially in, like, in the arcade and stuff when those games were more prevalent. Like, I liked... I mean, it's not really a bullet hell, but I remember playing a lot of 1942 by Capcom. And I played... Gradius I'm really bad at. Life Force was fun, but I'm really bad at that one too. Do I want a link? Can't actually send links through my chat. My auto mod will shut that down. Bullet Heaven 2. I will I will write that down. Right after this game, I'll write that down and I'll check it out after. But thank you for the offer. I don't want you to get banned, man. There it is. Ask a moderator for permission. Oh, and it wiped out all your messages, too. I told you, man. Automod don't play. It was a warning. Yep. Sorry about that. But yeah, Bullet Heaven 2. Or Bullet Haven. Well, Bullet Heaven. I'll find it. I'm writing it down on my book now. Cool. I will check it out. And then you said, oh, there was RPGs and... Yeah, what are some of your favorite RPGs? Also, I've been playing on the wrong camera angle for a little that entire game. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, and we are playing Tetris 99. It is the last day of the Maximus Cup, so your opportunity to win $9.99 in eShop credit if you are one of the 999 players with the most event points. I've got like 1,600 points. I have no idea if that's good enough. I have not seen online what kind of the top players are at, and unfortunately there's no leaderboards for that, so ultimately we have no idea what the threshold is in order to get that money. I don't play RPGs too much, so I don't know. One of my friends of almost 5k points. Oh, geez, wow. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me then. I haven't been able to grind it out really. I've been busy these last few days, so I'm just trying to do the best I can with the time that I have. Uh-oh. Also getting slammed early on here. Jeez. Some people are guessing about 5k as the cutoff by the end. Yikes. Also, thank you thank you to Double Trigger for dropping by. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And yeah, I'm not going to get to 5K. After the stream, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play the game after the stream. And I was out all day, almost all day yesterday after streaming. So, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll play, have some fun. Devil Trigger, how you doing? Also, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe I'll just call... Oh, that was Tigger. Oh, man. I feel like we've been aggressively attacked this whole game. I mean, we've been able to largely keep it under control, but... Alright, I'm doing good, just grinding more Tetris for that top 999. I'm at 4,400. Wow. Look at you go. Awesome. Well, good luck. I hope you get there. Whatever this threshold may be. I literally played so much yesterday. See, yeah, I couldn't do it. Like, not because, like, I didn't want to, but life happens. I had tickets to an NBA playoff game yesterday, and I was going with my mom, and so I streamed, and then I got ready to go to the game, and then I was out all day to cheer on my local sports team, and then we went out to dinner with my mom afterwards, so I didn't really get to play much, and that's one of the things about the event point system is that I think it definitely rewards players who are going to sit here and grind it out for the entire weekend. And like oh, whoa, I've made a ton of really bad moves in really short succession there. And this is probably going to end right now. Yikes. Terrible. I want the money. I mean, I want the money too, but I think it's... I just more want to be in the top 999. I think this event is for people who doesn't have a life. I don't know if I'd necessarily go that far, but it does reward people for spending more time playing the game. I will say that. Well, I'm gonna leave now, play some bullet hell games. Alright, thank you, Chudros, for dropping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you around. Take care. That's how they get you playing the service, though. They want you playing this. And especially, it's kind of... People with an open weekend benefit from Tetris 99. Yes, absolutely. Like, after I'm done streaming, I'm probably heading out for the day. And I'm not going to be able to play anymore. So, I'm just going to have to deal with wherever the chips may lie. Still, I think it's been fun to stream what I can of it. And have people drop by the stream, cheer me on, have some good conversations along the way. So, Tigger. Oh, yeah, right. Thank you, Chudros, for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope to see you around. Take care. So, I'm just going to call you Tigger in the interest of not messing up the pronunciation of your name too much. What's your Tetris origin story? How did you first discover Tetris? And I guess, how'd you get from where you From never knowing what Tetris is to grinding out Tetris 99 weekend. Okay. Ooh, alright, get out of here. One sec, I'll chat after my game I'm in. No worries. It's funny, with this game in particular, like, I don't know, maybe it happens in Fortnite or whatever, but when I stream Tetris 99, a lot of people tune in who are also playing Tetris 99. It's an interesting, like, I need to play Tetris 99 while also watching someone else play Tetris 99. But it's cool, whatever, as long as you guys are having fun. Yeah, I was saying earlier on stream, I discovered Tetris on DOS, actually. My mom worked at an engineering company, and on weekends she sometimes had to go in and do work, and so didn't have a babysitter, and she would just take me to work and sit me down in front of one of the computers and was like, hey, play one of these games. And one of the games they had was Tetris. And that's how I first discovered, the series. And then Tetris came out on NES, and that's when I got really into Tetris. And from there, I've been playing Tetris in numerous forms ever since. Tetris on Game Boy was a big one. I was actually talking earlier. Tetris DS, which I have here. I was showing on stream earlier. It's probably my all-time favorite version of Tetris. I played a bunch of Puyo Puyo Tetris, some Tetris Effect, and now we're at Tetris 99. Oh, whoa, that was a really bad drop. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we can fix that, but wow. Okay. Something like that. There we go. That's not too bad. All better. Top 30. There we go. I don't like where that's going. We'll put that there. Put that here. Alright. I don't want to jinx it. As soon as I say something's going well, then I immediately get smashed. And then everything falls apart. So we're just gonna stack these blocks and hope for the best. But yeah, I hope you all are having a happy Maximus Cup weekend, whether you are playing Tetris 99 or not. For me, I'll be heading out to the in-laws after this. We're gonna go have some dinner. I mean, it's daytime right now, but at some point we will be having dinner at the in-laws place, and they make delicious food. So, looking forward to that. And I probably won't get to play any more Tetris 99. So, I don't know if I'm going to have what it takes to make this cutoff and get this money. I would like the money, though. No, I'm not. When I think about how much work it's going to take to win the $10, like, is it really worth it? Like, I could work an hour at a real job, or I could grind this game out for 72 hours straight for $10. Like, what's the better deal here, really? Yeah, so for me, like, the money would be nice. It's more the prestige of being able to say, like, I won a Maximus Cup. But of course, my desire only goes to a point, because I'm not gonna literally stop all my plans just to play this, and then pretty much hold my wife hostage while I go and play this game. Okay, we gotta squeeze that in there. All right. Okay, I won one. I'm good. Good. Uh-oh. Yeah, winning in Tetris 99 is tough. I've won a number of games, but I get the sense that the vast majority of people that play Tetris 99 have never won. I mean, the odds are so against you in this game that it's not hard to imagine a world where the majority of people... Oh, no! That was a really bad drop, and that might cost us the game here. Can we hang on just a little longer? Okay, as long as I don't get attacked... Oh, I said, as long as I don't get attacked... Told you, dude, do not attack me right now. Can we just hang on a little longer? Like a little bit. Okay. I'm just squeezing out bits here and there. Oh man, he is not going away. Oh no. Oh no. No. Jenny. 8675309. Damn it. Okay, back to you, Tigger. I got into Tetris this past summer. I did some intern stuff a couple of days a week, but I really had nothing else to do over the summer. Okay. What version of Tetris were you playing? So I saw some competitive Puyo Puyo Tetris and decided to give it a go. Alright. I love the concept of competitive Puyo Puyo Tetris with some people playing Puyo and some people playing Tetris. I feel like the balance is off. I feel like one of the modes is better to play in than the other. I could be entirely wrong. I didn't get into competitive Puyo at all. At first, I did Sprint on Tetris Friends. Then got onto Puyo Tetris, then this. Okay. I'm guessing you're playing Puyo Puyo Tetris on the Switch. If you're also playing Tetris 99. Yeah, I have Puyo Puyo Tetris on PS4. I actually imported it from Japan a couple of years before it came out here. So I can't actually read any of the menus. And so I didn't really play that one online all that much because I could barely figure it out, and all the players were super far away in Japan. At some point, I'd like to get Puyo on the Switch. At the very least, so I could play a version of Tetris without having to be online. Okay. What are some of your favorite Nintendo Switch games? Wow, this... Whoever is attacking me, y'all gotta chill. Okay, I think I've dug myself a bit of a hole. Okay, I've been waiting so bad for one particular piece. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. Alright. Okay, at least we got one down. Ooh, nice. One of my friends is playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of that after. Alright, there we go. And there. Yeah, some of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. Of course, Breath of the Wild is up there. I think Smash Bros. Is really well done. This is going to be a weird take. Maybe a hot take. It is, at the very least, it is the game I have played the most. And it is a game that I have a soft spot in my heart for because of how good I think it is, even if the rest of the world may not be as into it as much as I am. And I've made some huge errors here that are probably going to cost me this match. I really like ARMS. I think that game is a fantastic fighting game with a really novel concept that I don't think many people appreciated what it was really trying to do. And a lot of people, I think, did not see the depth that it really had to offer. And we're done. Because I think there was a lot more to it than just flailing your arms. And a lot of strategy in aiming your shots. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me just take a quick picture here for some friends. Hold on, just taking a picture of my screen here. All right. True. I'm trying to think some other games I really enjoyed on the Switch. I just finished Yoshi's Crafted World, and that game is really good. I miss Yoshi's Island. I think that is one of the... Oh. People just played ARMS while they waited for their favorite games to come out on Switch, then most people dropped it. Yeah. But man, ARMS was so good. It had so much going on. It sold really well. I think people underestimate how well that game sold. They're like, oh, it's only sold 2 million copies. Smash Brothers sold 13 or whatever it's sold at this point. Meanwhile, like, that's so not an apples to apples comparison. Like, yes, they are both fighting games, but one is a brand new IP in a super niche genre. The vast majority, like, a lot of the best fighting games on the market right now have not sold 2 million copies. ARMS has outsold many of the big fighting games out there. ARMS sold to 2 million copies faster than Street Fighter V. And that game was it was a lot of fun. ARMS is really fun. What are some of your... I overly play Splatoon 2 by a lot. Okay. Splatoon 2 is a fantastic game as well. I did not play a lot of Splatoon 2, to be honest. I played more Splatoon 1 than 2. But I think Splatoon is such a cool... It's such a cool shooter. I think Nintendo... It is a very Nintendo take on the shooter genre, and I love it for that. Because, yeah, there's just so many different ways you can make a shooter. It doesn't have to all play like Call of Duty or all play like Fortnite. And Nintendo was just had like a really creative approach to it. And there's nothing like it on the market. And only Nintendo would make a game like that. And I still remember people being so weirded out when it was like one of the Nintendo Directs where they debuted it and people thought, oh, this looks really dumb. This is a baby shooter. It's going to flop. Like, no, that game was a smash hit. It might be one of the best things to ever happen in the Wii U era of Nintendo. Was for the birth of that franchise. I should stream that. I don't know if I have not streamed it on Twitch for sure. I might have streamed it very early on when I was streaming on Facebook. Note to self, don't ever stream on Facebook. That is a horrible platform for game streaming. Oh yeah, I should go back to that at some point. I know they've made a ton of updates to that game. And I always liked Splatoon. It just, I never got around to it. Well, I did get around to it. I bounced off it pretty quick. And not because it was bad, I just had other stuff going on at the time. Okay, so you play a lot of Splatoon. Would you consider yourself to be a big Nintendo fan? And if so, or even if you're not, like, what's your history with Nintendo as a company? For me, I'm a massive Nintendo guy. I was introduced to video games by Super Mario 1 on the NES. My cousins had it, and then I fell in love with video games through Nintendo, so that's a lot of what I played growing up. When the console wars started with the Super Nintendo versus the Sega Genesis, I was Super Nintendo all day. And even when kind of Sony became the big thing, I stuck with Nintendo. I wouldn't play anything Sony related at all, so I missed large swaths of gaming history because of that. I never had a PS1, didn't have a PS2. I'd play them at friends' houses here and there, but like I was so much of a Nintendo loyalist to the point where it was detrimental to me enjoying gaming as a whole. Because I have grown to realize, like, and I also say this as I play Tetris with a DualShock controller, that good video games exist on, good video games can exist everywhere. And I got to a point, it was with the Wii era in particular, where I was really unhappy with the Wii, and the types of games I wanted to play existed on other platforms. So I decided to get the other platforms, and I have been mostly console agnostic ever since. Wherever the good games are, that's where I'm going to go play. Oh, I see something about the only non-Nintendo, so I take it you are a big Nintendo fan as well. But things have gotten a little hot on this, so I will try and read your answer in just a second. Oh man, this is what I get. I got distracted there. That was my fault. Trying to read your message and play at the same time. Alright, can we get the top 10? Although, ooh, do not like that junk block spread. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can still fix this. Nope, now we can't. Now we're dead. Now we're dead. Damn it. Alright, what do you got here? Oh yeah, Nintendo fanboy since my first Wii. The only non-Nintendo console I have is an Xbox that I don't use. Okay. If you are happy gaming with what you have, then do that. Yeah, the Xbox 360 is one of my all-time favorite consoles. The Xbox One, not so much. I do have one here. I just don't play it that much. That said, I bought an Xbox One game yesterday. It was on clearance at a Marshall's of all places. It was the Game of the Year edition of Dragon Age. And I was like, oh, this is like dirt cheap. And I've heard amazing things about this one. So I'll pick it up. And then PS4 is my main kind of modern console right now. And I'm using the DualShock to play Tetris 99 because I find it to be a better controller for this style of game than the Pro controllers or the Joy-Con. Yeah, the Wii, like, for me, and, like, please don't get personally offended. Like, I'm not. If you love the Wii, by all means, don't let me change that narrative for you. And there are some great games on the Wii as well. I love New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Mario Kart Wii was a lot of fun. I think it's easy to make fun of Wii Sports now, but Wii Sports was literally revolutionary at the time. Wii Sports Bowling is one of the best things I've ever played. I just felt like they built a console that was heavily dependent on those motion controls, and the technology wasn't there to support the kinds of games that I wanted to play. Kind of the evolutions of the game styles I grew up with. So I wanted to play Guitar Hero, I wanted to play Gears of War, I wanted to play Uncharted, and I just couldn't get those types of experiences on the Wii, so I went and bought other consoles eventually. I think the Wii U is a better console than most people give it credit for. It has some really amazing games that a lot of people are only discovering now as Nintendo seemingly ports everything to the Switch. I'm still waiting on a new Pikmin game, or at least Pikmin 3. Port Pikmin 3 from the Wii U to the Switch. I would buy that again. I know some people are not into Nintendo doing these ports of old games and selling them at full price. And I don't blame you for that. I know Nintendo does stuff like, oh, we added Funky Kong mode, and we put in all the DLC, and therefore it's worth $80. Like, oh, some people are going to take issue with that. I personally, partially because I don't believe those games are worth that at this point. I haven't bought them, but, like, I get their stance, and they still sell really well, so as long as they keep selling, I don't blame Nintendo for charging as much as they do for remasters and ports. How long we've been going for? We're probably gonna wrap this up soon-ish. Yeah, what time? Oh, geez, it's like 11 o'clock. Okay. I should wrap this up real soon. Didn't win as much as I wanted to on stream today, but this is still a lot of fun. Tetris 99. I could play this game all day, forever and ever. Uh-oh. All right. Yes. That's what I like to hear. Uh-oh. I'm not liking the spread. If we can clean up this hole here, I think we'll be okay. Oh, geez. Wow, they are pouring it on. Whoever this is, you need to chill out, please, for my sake. All right, top 10. If we can get back to the hole. I'm not sure we're going to get a chance to do so, but we're going to try. Oh, there we go. Wow, we've been hit with so much junk, though. Okay. Okay. Oh, yep, that's the right move. And that's the right move. And that. Okay. Man, that was quite the stack to dig through. Uh-oh, here comes another one. If we can just keep that hole open. Hey, okay. Alright. Okay, fine. Not ideal. We'll take it. We'll take it. If we can just hang on. Top three, top three. No. Oh, no, this is not. This is not good. Ah. Okay. Yeah, it is later than I thought, but this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today on stream, playing some Tetris 99. I hope you, whoever else is playing, I hope you get to the top 999 and get all that eShop credit. I hope you ball out and buy. I don't know what you would get on the eShop, but whatever you end up spending it on, I hope it's the best game ever. And I've got to carry on with my day. I don't know if 1845 is going to do it, but that's probably where I'm going to have to stop at this point. So thank you everybody for dropping by. Make sure to check out the website. I write. That's kind of my main hustle here in the video game content game at inthirdperson.com. Make sure to, yeah, if you want, if you enjoy the stream, make sure to follow the channel to see next time I'm on. I'm thinking it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday this week. I'll post the schedule on Twitter at inthirdperson. On Monday morning, one of those days is gonna be Paper Mario at least, and the second day I'm trying to get it to be an Overwatch day with Jason, but I need to see what his schedule is. So maybe it's 2 days of Paper Mario, maybe it's Paper Mario something else. We'll see. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jet, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.